Good morning, Aries. We are jumping straight into it today, more or less. I'm trying to draw back on the intuitive messages unless I get something through really strongly. The only thing that came through strongly yesterday was pigs. Pigs may be relevant to you. Perhaps you're dealing with someone who's a bit of a pig, right? It could mean a lot of things. It can also mean wealth and abundance coming your way. Your songs for this reading, I didn't get any intuitive songs through that came through strongly. Your two randomized songs from Spotify are Don't Stop Me Now by Queen and Sale of the Century by Sleeper. The song by Queen made me laugh because Aries, you've got Mars in your sign right now, and you know, Mars is your ruling planet, it's at home in your sign. There's a lot of go-getter energy, impulsive energy, just wanting to jump straight into things. So Don't Stop Me Now feels very much the mood of the room today. What else? I think that's more or less it. I'm going to try and do quicker readings. I'm going to try and aim for 20 minutes. So we'll see how we go. Right. Okay, as I'm tuning in, already getting a load of stuff. So I got like the word temp, like the root word temp. So from that I got watch your temper, temptation, temper yourself, temper your sword, and the song Higher and Higher Temptation, which I haven't heard for years, so that definitely came through out of the blue as an intuitive song for you. Higher and Higher Temptation, perhaps you're getting tempted to get high, Aries, behave yourself. Temper your sword could be watch your words, watch what you're saying, don't kind of speak impulsively. You've got Mars is actually going retrograde in your sign at the moment, which means it's going backwards, so that could be causing some frustrations for you where you feel very, very tempted to do things, you feel very inspired to do things, to take action, but you feel like you're being pulled back. You do have to temper yourself quite a lot at the moment with Mars in retrograde in your sign. Right, okay, please can I get I got as well, sorry, I got that there might be quite a lot of cross watchers today. So people who don't have Mars as their sun sign placement, but are watching because they're interested in someone, I'm sorry, in Aries as a sun sign placement. But there may be people who are interested in an Aries. So hi cross watchers. But we are reading for Aries today. So can I get an energy for the Aries is in, please? Can I get an energy for Aries for this week? An energy for Aries for this week. They're telling me about Libra. I'm doing Libra straight after Aries because I'm doing things in a bit of a funny way this week, but they're telling me Libra, so maybe you're dealing with the Libra. That's too many energies. I wanted one card. Okay, so maybe you are in a mix of energies. Maybe you've got quite a lot going on. You feel like you're kind of flying from pillar to post a little bit. You are kind of trying to juggle a lot of different things. I did ask for your energy. So there's this fish card, which gives me kind of like salmon swimming upstream sometimes, like fighting the tide, fighting against something. So yeah, you really feel like you're battling something, trying to go for something, kind of like you've got your eye on a prize, but it feels like you're swimming upstream or like against the kind of the flow. The beaver card is here. This is the beaver is really, really hardworking. They're very, very grounded, very stable, really kind of like wants to put the work into something, wants to build something, really wants to kind of commit to a project. Emotions are coming through here because the beaver builds dams which blocks emotions, and the fish struggles against water which is struggling against your emotions. So there may be some kind of emotional dam here for you, where it's like you're trying to block off emotions. Perhaps you're trying to work on this. Perhaps you're actually, this might be where the word temper is coming in. Perhaps you're trying to temper your emotions. You're trying to hold back something that you feel very emotional about. He's so funny, this little guy. Look at his little face. He's like, so like, I'm getting the word chipper. Maybe you're like pretty chipper at the moment. Yeah, but there's this need to build a wall to hold back emotions, because if the emotions are coming at full force, it's going to be harder to navigate them. Yes. The hyena, though, this is kind of a bit of a sneaky energy. It is a thief. This is one of my thief cards. So there may be a need to kind of strategize or to do something in a bit of an underhanded way. Perhaps you're feeling like you want to be a bit sneaky. Perhaps, Aries, there's a lot of rules around you at the moment, a lot of like I was saying, this energy of like wanting to go for things but being held back. It may be that you've kind of circumnavigating like some of those rules. You're kind of like trying to, you kind of want to get what you want. You want to do your own thing, get what you want, but you're kind of aware that you have to kind of be a bit sneaky about it. Perhaps a bit two-faced there as well, with that kind of moon being half covered. So the moon represents kind of secrets, things being hidden, you using your intuition. So it's almost like you're presenting a half truth to someone while keeping perhaps your real motives hidden here. So take anything that resonated there, leave anything that didn't. Again, I am aware that I think there's a lot of cross watchers here today, who are perhaps just curious about the video, or perhaps are interested in an Aries. So do be aware that some of the energies of the other people watching may be coming in here. So yeah, vulture there as well. Yeah, so you've got two cards about picking the carcass here. Hyenas, they steal the kill of other animals, and kind of come in and the kind of the clean up, right? And the vulture as well. The vulture waits for something to die and then it comes and picks the bones clean. So perhaps you are a cleaner. Perhaps you're literally, that's your job. Perhaps you've been doing a lot of cleaning. Perhaps you are kind of like clearing up a situation that's ended. So something's kind of dead and buried, a situation's ended, something's closed out, and it's kind of like you've got to come in and kind of do this clean up work, tie up loose ends. But there's a sense of waiting. So perhaps it hasn't ended yet. You're waiting for something to end, and then you're going to come in and take advantage of the situation, perhaps. Again, a lot of cross watchers, so flip it if it feels more appropriate for you to flip this, and this is somebody that you're dealing with, then you go ahead and do that. It could go either way, but I am trying to read for Aries, please, today. So, Aries, can you tell me a situation, please, for Aries? What situation is Aries facing this week? Tell me, please. There you go. Occupation. Something hidden, though. Something hidden in terms of your occupation. So I'm getting the word occupied. So it may be, privileged lady there on the underlying. It may be that you're occupied with something, or preoccupied with something. And there's something else that needs your attention that you're kind of ignoring. I'm getting that this is something to do with the hyena energy. So you're preoccupied perhaps with building something, with holding back your emotions or working on a project, where actually there's something else that's going on that needs your attention. Something that someone's being kind of a bit underhand here, kind of, yeah, it's this double energy. So I think it's like your attention's in one place, but while your attention's in one place, perhaps somebody else is doing something behind your back, almost, or this is you getting someone else busy with something while you do something kind of in the shadows. So let's get another card on this. Can you tell me more about why occupation is here, please, for Aries? Why is occupation here, please, for Aries? Now, this card did hide in that deck. It was tucked in. So it's something hidden in regards to something you're doing. It could be work, but I see it more as like something that's occupying your time. Can you tell me more about occupation for Aries, please? Last chance to tell me more. Thank you. Public. There's something. This is like the park card, the public card. So it's a card about what is known to the public, what is known to your wider family, friends, what is public knowledge, and what is kind of going on behind the scenes. So I'm just going to cover up this card a little bit. So this is the sexy woman. This is the, yeah, she's looking for a good time, this lady. So maybe that's part of what's being kept secret. She's next to the privileged lady as well. Let me have a closer look at this card. So we've got the number 7 here, which is kind of about, it's like your soul path. 2s are about, yeah, union between two people, a partnership between two people. Eight of Swords here. That's feeling trapped. Feeling trapped. There may be a sense of feeling trapped because it's definitely something to do with what is known, like what's public and what is going on behind the scenes. So it's almost like you haven't updated your Facebook post yet or something. It's like your status, you haven't updated your status yet to reflect what's going on behind the scenes, or somebody isn't. There's a sense of what is seen and what is unseen, especially with that hyena card there. And something to do with work. Perhaps you're getting a different job. I don't know. But let's pull your full spread now. I'm doing a full spread for Aries today. So we're going to go past, present, future, heart space, head space, action space. So let's see what we get. So for the past heart space, please. Past heart space, please. Oh, yeah, interesting. Just checking on my camera that I'm going to have enough room for this. Past thoughts, please. Past thoughts, please. So that's the Two of Wands in your past heart space. In your past thoughts, trying to make something happen there with the Magician. Trying to make some sort of relationship possibly happen there with that Two of Wands. Can you tell me in the past action space, please? Past action space. Aries. Whoa, that is too many cards. Yeah, I told you you were trying to do a lot of things, so I'm not going to take that many cards. Got some interesting ones in there. I'm going to put them back in. If they want to come out, they will come out again. Can I get one card, please, for Aries past action space? No, they're going to give me two. Right, okay. Yeah, I thought it might be about work. This is giving me work. You've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles there. And the occupation card, obviously, or something that you're working on. Emotionally, current emotions, Queen of Cups. That's a good card to have in your emotions. Current thoughts, please, for Aries. I am going to explain what all these mean. I just want to pull all the cards first to get an overview. Okay, well, that's good as well. Five of Swords in the reverse is also good, especially because you've got that hyena card. The Nine of Cups there in your action space. Yeah, I told you someone wanted to have a good time, right? Good time, good time. And what was the other one? Higher and higher temptation. Oh, Aries, don't get too tempted there. Try and moderate yourself. Again, too many cards. Yeah, definitely be careful because you might drink too much and have your wicked way with a King of Wands there, or you're the King of Wands wanting to have your wicked way with someone, which, you know, have a good time, but just be careful. If you can't be good, be careful, right? Future emotions, please, for Aries. Yeah, well, there she is, Queen of Wands. So you've had the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, that is two people coming together who are very, very passionate. Could be could be a romantic relationship, could be it could be a passion project. It could be like working together and feeling very passionate about it. So take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Which way, please? Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, definitely wanting to have a good time there with the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles in the underline there. Right, I'm just going to take a minute with your cards to kind of interpret them as best as I can so that I can be quick and effective with passing your messages over. So I'll be back in a second. Yeah, Aries, you just want to have a good time. Like literally. So I'm going to get my clarifiers. Now, the major arcana in this reading is here in your past. So it's the Magician card. Could be dealing with the Gemini. It's the Gemini card, but you don't have to be. It's more about the meaning of the card. So this is, with this being the major arcana, this is kind of powering the rest of the reading. It's a card about manifestation. It's about taking your dreams, your wishes, your ambitions and making them happen. But it does have an air of secrecy about this card, which is tying in with that kind of hyena hidden energy. You've also got two twin flame cards here. Look, these two cards, they literally have two flames on them. He's got two candles in the background there. So you could be manifesting a relationship here. A very, very passionate, equal, destined relationship. And this was in your past thoughts and actions, past emotions and thoughts. So yeah, really wanting to feel like you want this kind of very passionate relationship, whether that be romantic or a friendship. But yeah, wanting someone who's on your wavelength who you can really have a good time with. So yeah, can you tell me what the magician was manifesting, please? Can you clarify the magician? Why was the magician here in the past action space? Thought space. It does help if I know what I'm talking about for Aries. Tell me why the magician is here, please. Thank you. The Tower. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Manifesting a tower moment. So yeah, you're definitely wanting out of a situation. You are either wanting out of a situation or wanting to kind of like come in like a wrecking ball. They're giving me Miley Cyrus, like swinging in on that wrecking ball, like turning things on its head, because there's some kind of situation that you weren't happy with, which is showing here in your action space. So the Seven of Pentacles is a card about putting the work in, planting seeds and watching them grow. But this particular imagery on this card, it kind of shows me that there's nothing growing there. The sun is shining through that vine and kind of revealing that there's nothing growing. So it's like you've had a realization, perhaps it's this tower moment in your past. You realized that you were putting a lot of work and effort into something and it wasn't paying off. I think you were putting too much effort into a situation where other people weren't, because the Three of Pentacles in the upright is a card about a group of people working together to make something happen. It's kind of like an equal team, everybody bringing different skills to the table to make something work, to make something happen. Again, this could be career, but it could be anything. It could be a relationship, right? Where you've been putting in a lot of work, but the other people aren't pulling the weight. It's unfair. It's not fair. They're telling me it's not fair. So that may be something you said about the situation. So yeah, in your thoughts, you were like, right, how do I end this? How do I shake things up? So can you tell me why the Two of Wands is here in the past emotions? You were making a decision. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think perhaps there was something that was taking a very long time. I'm really getting a sense of a long time with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. They really like to make a plan. They like to kind of really go into detail, tick all the boxes before they move. So you could have been really waiting for someone there, and also kind of intuitively waiting with the moon on that card. There's a lot of kind of like secrets and then realizations coming through in your reading here today, but the Two of Wands, yeah, like stood there waiting, right? It could have been you could have had a plan. Somebody here is showing us the Knight of Pentacles, and this is showing us the Knight of Pentacles here on this card as well. So it's like someone had a plan. The plan was ready. They wanted to put it into action, but it wasn't happening. So there's a choice needing to be made here. Do I go left or do I go right? Right, okay, so that was all going on in your past emotions, thoughts and action space there. So in your current emotions, you have the Queen of Cups. This is a person. It could be you, it could be somebody else. It's somebody who is very, very loving and giving. Somebody who will express their emotions. They're very nurturing. They the sort of person who you can always go to for words of encouragement. Very, very loving, supportive energy. But with this card, she has two cups, and she's actually pouring one of these cups out and holding this other cup high. So this could have been something to do with the choice you made. Again, it's all kind of in your emotional space here. The main cards that I pulled are Wands and Cups. So this is all about passions and emotions. I think she's stopped emotionally investing in a situation, and she's looking at something else where she wants to put her efforts in, her emotional efforts. So this could be you, this could be someone you're dealing with. Can I get a clarifier, please, for the Queen of Cups? Why is the Queen of Cups here in Aries emotions right now? Last chance for a clarifier on the Queen of Cups. Nope, they don't want to give it me. So whatever that is for you. The Five of Swords in reverse. So this is coming out of that hyena energy. If this is you that's been in the hyena energy, this is you putting those swords down and coming out of that, because The Five of Swords is an energy of, it can be verbal conflict, it can be conflicted thoughts. It is a bit of a sneaky energy. It's also a card about losing the battle and winning the war, kind of picking up the pieces of a situation. And this is something that you're doing mentally. So overcoming something that was challenging, mentally thinking your way out of a situation. But with it being in the reverse, I kind of see it as coming out of that hyena energy. Can I get a clarify, please, on why the Five of Swords is here in the reverse in the thoughts for Aries, please? This is the one I'm taking. You also had a Knave of Pentacles, Strength card, and the Empress. But this is the card that I'm going to take because it's the card that came out closest. Knight of Cups. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles there and the Knight of Cups. You may have made a choice between two people. There may be one person who is just too slow. So you're moving towards somebody who is more emotionally available. Maybe somebody focused too much on work or a project or a career. So you're looking for somebody who's more who tugs at your heartstrings more, who's more emotionally supportive or speaks to you on an emotional level. Some sense of knowledge as well. You've got two owls now in your thought space. So there's a sense of seeking higher wisdom, of researching something, of gaining more knowledge about something and making a wise choice. So really good actually to have owls in your thoughts. This is you being wise, Aries, and not, why did I nearly say Pisces? Perhaps you're dealing with the Pisces. Yeah, this is you being wise, knowledgeable, making an informed choice, not just going off a knee-jerk emotional reaction, which, you know, Aries, you do have a tendency to do that depending on the placements of your other planets in your birth chart. But Aries on its own is a sign that kind of jumps right in with 2 feet without thinking. So yeah, really, really good that you've got all these owls here. Yeah, so Knight of Cups. Yeah, moving away from situations where you felt like there was some sort of conflict. Could be verbal conflict, could be a conflict of ideas, and making a more emotional choice here, choosing a more emotional path. What's going on in your action space? So do be careful that you're not overdoing it here with the imagery on this card. Five of Cups in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so the Four of Cups in the upright is a card about not taking an offer, not taking an emotional offer. So it could be that somebody's made an offer to you in the past, an offer of friendship, an offer of love. Is somebody coming forwards towards you, offering you their friendship, their love, their company, and I think in the past perhaps you've kind of turned this person down, or there's been a reluctance to take this cup. So this could actually be you trying to make a friend or make some sort of emotional connection with somebody who's been turning you down. But with the Four of Cups being in the reverse, it's like they're no longer rejecting that cup. They're no longer refusing to take that offer. This energy is changing. I feel like this is starting to come in for you. With the Nine of Cups, this could be something that you wished for, and the Nine of Cups is a card about wishes, dreams, wanting to find your own happiness. It's a card about making yourself happy, not being codependent and trying to get relationships where you are dependent on them for your own happiness. This is you being like, I'm good on my own, I'm happy on my own. Doesn't mean you can't be in relationships with other people. It just means that you have your own inner stability, emotional stability and happiness. You're not needy. There's no neediness energy with the Nine of Cups. So really, really good to see that there. Again, though, it is a card about abundance, about quantity. So don't overdo it if you're going out having that good time. So here we go. But yeah, really, really positive card. You're probably quite happy actually in your action space at the moment, or you're about to be this week. You may be getting a lot of invites to go out, right? A lot of offers to go out with friends, and I see you taking them here in the action space with the Four of Cups in reverse, where perhaps you were reluctant to go out before. Okay, so moving into your future energies. Now these can change. So I could tell you something today which will affect your actions, which will change the future energies. So as it stands on the path that you're going now, this is the way that you're heading, but know that anything that comes through here, you do have the ability to change. So see this as a heads up rather than a fixed thing that will definitely happen. So the Queen of Wands in your emotions, this could be you feeling really, really passionate, fired up about something, creative, expressive. It's somebody who they really take a lot of care about their appearance. Now, just to kind of say, even though it's a queen on this card, gender is fluid in tarot, so it's more about the energy of the card than the character on the card. So just because it's a female on the card or a male on the card, you can swap it around. Just take it more as like the energy, the things that this person is feeling and doing. So it's either you or it's somebody around you. So yeah, somebody who takes really good care of their appearance. Perhaps you're getting dressed up, feeling like you want to get dressed up, feeling fancy, feeling pretty sexy actually, this Queen of Wands. What I like about this Queen of Wands, she can be very, very flirty, the Queen of Wands. She can definitely be not a player, but she's quite emotionally and sexually expressive. So the nice thing about this Queen of Wands, she has this sunflower in the horse's hair, which indicates loyalty. So if you are questioning whether or not somebody is loyal, this is showing that they probably are. So yeah, somebody who's very, very really gorgeous. It's like somebody who's just gorgeous, attractive, fun to be around, and maybe you feel a bit like, does this person really like me? Are they going to, if I can have a relationship with this person, are they going to be loyal? This is indicating, yeah, probably. Let's get another clarifier though. Or it's just you feeling super, super passionate about something, really like wanting to go in there with all that passion and creativity and feeling really fired up about it. Four of Wands. Oh, here you go. Four of Wands here and here. Right, I'll move to the Four of Wands now then. This is in your action space and your heart space now. So this is what you're feeling passionate about. Could be getting married for some of you. It's also interesting, this is the 1111 card, and you've got two twin flame cards here, two 1111 cards. So if you are interested in a twin flame relationship, then there you go. That's your signifier. The Four of Wands is also a card about where you lay your roots. So it can be a card about like the community around you, your foundations, where you want to dig your heels in life. Where is the place where you are happy? It's also a card literally about parties and celebration. You know, so maybe somebody else is getting married and you're going to the reception. It could just be some kind of event you're going to, get together with friends. But yeah, it's a card about kind of celebrating with the community. Really nice card actually. So you're really, whatever this is that's coming in for you, feeling really passionate about it, feeling really enthusiastic. Yeah, you may be getting dressed up. Yeah, so why is the Four of Wands here in the action space, please? Can you tell me more about this Four of Wands for Aries? That's a lot of cards. Right, okay. Wheel of Fortune, which way please? Right. Yeah. Making a choice here with the Chariot card, making a choice to move very, very passionately towards this. It's like kind of like fire on all cylinders, like I'm going in, like, and there's that don't stop me now energy. Do be wary that there may be a bit of a lack of judgment here. You may make especially right, it's fallen on top of this Nine of Cups card. There's a real warning here to kind of don't overdo it. Don't drink too much. Don't party to the point where you lose that judgment, okay? You need to keep kind of a level head. What was that? Temper yourself. Yeah, temper yourself was the words that were coming through at the start of the reading. You may be going to a casino. I don't normally get that all the time with the Wheel of Fortune, but casino's popping into my head right now. You may be taking a chance on something, taking a leap of faith, spinning that Wheel of Fortune. They're giving me the game show. Yeah, feeling very lucky. Now they're giving me, are you feeling lucky, punk? Like Taxi Driver, is it? No, is it Taxi Driver or Scarface? Are you feeling lucky, punk? Is it Clint Eastwood? I don't know who it is. I'm going to have to look that up. Yeah, so feeling really lucky, going in, firing all cylinders, but just be aware that don't overdo it. Keep a level head, and you'll have a good time. Why is the Six of Wands here in the reverse, though? This is slightly worrying in your thoughts in the future. Six of Wands, please, in the future thoughts for Aries. Okay, so there's still, oh yeah, the Lovers card in the underlying there as well. There's still a sense of being a little bit sneaky in your thoughts. It's like you've not quite come out of that Five of Swords energy. The Six of Wands in the upright is a card about it's a card about victory. It's celebrating a triumph. It's winning something. So you may be going to an event where it's kind of like an award ceremony or something, or it could be that casino, right? But it's that kind of sense of like going somewhere where there's a potential for being rewarded, being recognized, being lucky. But the Six of Wands in reverse in your thoughts is showing me that you think that you're not going to be lucky. You think that you're not going to be rewarded or recognized. So it's in your thoughts, not your action space. So it's just your mental process. Yeah, the Sun card here as well in the reverse. So this is kind of like a lack of clarity about something. So Six of Wands and the Sun card in reverse. Not seeing things clearly, not having success. Staying in that kind of hyena energy a little bit in your thought space. This is okay. It's not that people are acting. It's not that there's anything concrete here, but it's your thoughts perhaps almost thinking that you don't deserve something, or it could be that there's some kind of reward or recognition coming in for you, but you don't see it coming. It's quite hard to interpret that actually. But with the Lovers card here in the underlying, there could be a sense of like, yeah. I saw the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers card, so there may be a romantic shenanigan, a romantic shenanigan on the horizon for you. Just keep a level head about it though. Don't, you're going to feel very enthusiastic about it, very fired up about something. You are kind of feeling like there's something you're not seeing though in your thoughts. There's something not quite right in your future thoughts. So just be careful with making judgment calls. You may not have full clarity. Can I get, what am I on, 30 minutes? Well, I tried for 20 minutes. I got 30, so it's better than an hour and a half, isn't it? Like my normal readings. Okay, anxiety. Yeah, this is probably what's going on here, anxiety. So this is your advice card. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. You may need to speak up about something. Something may need to be communicated to you. Anxiety, 18. Not the best advice card, but if you've got anxiety, you probably need advice, right? So it's, yeah, I don't know. It's good that you've got this card because it's going to point something out to you and allow you to reflect on that and hopefully come out of this energy. Worry or distress, upright. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Like this is definitely in your thoughts over here. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation where you find yourself brooding about much, a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve things, so trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. So the affirmation here is, I let go of fear and worry, I assume the best and live in peace, all is well. So yeah, I'm seeing, like I was saying here about, there's something not quite right in your headspace. You kind of not seeing something clearly. You feel like you don't deserve this reward or recognition, or that you're not going to get it. You're not going to have success, but it's in your thoughts and it's not showing anywhere else in the reading. So it's very much like your own mental anxiety holding you back here, where actually you've got a lot of cards that are brilliant, really brilliant, like this Four of Wands twice, the passion of the Queen of Wands, the love and nurture of the Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in the upright, like loads of good stuff here in your reading. So try and let go of that anxiety, that negative thinking, and try and enjoy the moment. Just keep a level head. All right, Aries, I do hope that was helpful to you. I'll let you have a look at that so you can pause that and reread it at your own speed. It did come out in the upright, but if you want to read the reversal, it's there as well. There may be something helpful for you there too. And the affirmation there, you may want to sort of tell yourself that a couple of times a day, especially going forward. And like I said, this is in your future energy, so you can change this. This is just like a heads up. Be aware that there may be a pattern for you of negative thinking. And then when you find yourself doing it, having that cognitive perspective on it is going to allow you to recognize it for what it is and distance yourself from that. And and try to release that negative thinking. And just enjoy that Four of Wands, whatever that is for you. Right, Aries, do hope that was helpful to you. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.